Hi guys, I'm Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I'm going to be doing daily Ascension messages for April 25th through 28th, 2019. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Sorry I didn't do a video on Wednesday for Wednesday and Thursday, so I'm doing one for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Long story, but anyway. Family, universal energies, what messages do you have for April 25th through 28th, 2019 for all individuals already aware? They're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process. What messages do you have? Thank you. Solar plexus chakra, it says it is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. Good way to start out a reading. I'm just hearing work through those fears. Work through the fears, work through the doubts. A lot of you are starting to have like fears and doubts of things that you've had fears and doubts from before that you thought you'd already worked through completely. I'm starting to have things like that too. It's just old timelines collapsing, so it's going to come back up until it's completely gone. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. A lot of you are starting to feel the Kundalini energy, the life force energy. Source energy, whatever you want to call it, that energy of God that just is moving throughout you, starting to get a lot of tingling and buzzing feelings, things being pulled in and out of your body, things being pushed into your body. A lot of activity in the crown and third eye and ears is what I'm hearing. A lot of blurred vision off and on is coming and going. So just make sure that you're listening to what you're supposed to be doing. Am I supposed to be resting? Am I supposed to be meditating? Do I need to do healing on myself? Do I need to ask somebody else to do healing on me? Do I need to set an appointment with Trish? Whoever said that, thank you. And so anyway, make sure that you're listening to what your intuition is telling you to do and follow through with it. Thank you. The next one is visualize success. It says, see yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. This is with those situations that you're having fears that are coming out up again. That's coming up again with. So just make sure that you're pushing through those fears, guys. Visualize success in all that you do. See yourself doing well, having those feelings of joy and gratitude, excitement and happiness that you'll get from already having those things. I'm hearing just act as if you already have those things. And it's about visualization, guys. Sit at night before you go to bed, after you do your prayers, and visualize having those things that you're wanting to manifest into your life, and then see yourself having them and having all those feelings of joy and stuff and people being around you excited, whatever it may be for you, but visualize it as much as you can until you manifest those things into your life. Things are manifesting rapidly right now, so just make sure you're putting in the footwork that you need to put in. You know, God and the angels and the universe 303, look that up, will do what they can, but you have to also put in your footwork. So make sure that you're putting in the action necessary. What other messages do you have for April 25th through 28th, 2019 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process? What messages do you have? Thank you. Crown chakra makes sense because I'd already told you he's feeling more in the crown and upper chakras anyway. Pay attention to your ideals as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answers to your prayers. Guys, I've been getting all kinds of messages about doing these morning and night meditations with you guys and helping you start to ground and connect to the earth and the universe. Also, like helping you guys expand your Merkaba and the heart space energy, helping you guys to put those hedges of protection. Basically, I've been told to do these things so that I can get myself back in a routine of doing them, as well as helping other people to get in routines of doing these things throughout their lives, throughout their daily lives, whatever I was trying to say. And the energy from the full moon is still absolutely wonderful feeling. Like my body's been hurting, but like I have so much energy and I'm ready to just take on the world and conquer things. So if you've got that energy, do something productive with it. Share your gifts with the world. Be of service somehow, some way, shape, or form. What other messages do you have? This one, thank you. Clear, cancel, delete. It says use only positive words and thoughts as they are rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Right before I did this reading, 444, that's the archangels working with you. Anyway, right before I did this reading, I heard to clear myself. So I sat here and I asked the angels and I called in certain ones. There's about 7 of them I called in. and ask them to clear me of any attachments, blockages, any kind of fear-based energies or lower vibrating energies. 505, that's another confirmation to look up. Anyway, and I asked them to clear them out of every chakra, and I would name each chakra, and as I did, I could feel things being cleared out of it. So guys, if you need to do that, make sure, I'm not doing any healing today on this video, but make sure that you go back and watch one of my healing videos. Any of the readings that say healing, there's healing in them. So not all of them do, but if they say healing in the title, then there's definitely healing in them. Are there any more of these? Okay, I was told to read the bottom and go to the angel therapy cards. Cut your cords. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. A lot of you are getting ready to get into committed romantic relationships, spiritually based committed romantic relationships is what I'm hearing. So make sure that you're getting rid of all of those deep-rooted fears or traumatic things that's happened to you in past lives or this lifetime, so that you go into this relationship with a clear mind, clear head, clear heart. And I'm also hearing, don't force things to happen. Things are aligning exactly how they're supposed to, for when they're supposed to, okay? All right, angels, what other messages do you guys have for April 25th through 28th, 2019 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process? What messages do you have, please? Thank you. Akasha, it says you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. So many of us are supposed to be helping people with their divine life mission, helping them to see what kind of gifts they have, helping them to do healing, to learn how to heal. Just giving them encouraging words is what I'm hearing. Angels, what other mess? Am I supposed to take this one? Thank you. Aurora says you're flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. I was told to tell you 717. That's a new one I never hear, but anyways, I was told to tell you that. And I was told to tell you to pay attention to all of the ideals that are coming in through your third eye, and pay attention to, like, you're going to have, if you're not already having, opening and tingling in the third eye and crown, ears, eyes, throat. All of from here up is being worked on right now. Soul star, transpersonal, your universal connections. Okay. But anyway, see all the violet and purple and indigo in these cards. You are just getting ready to waken up to all kinds of new experiences, seeing visions, having dreams, starting to remember dreams if you don't. All kinds of stuff, guys. For many of you is what I'm hearing. For many of you. Angels, what other messages do you have for April 25th or 28th, 2019 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process? Am I supposed to take these two cards? Oceana, it says, take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. I heard you know what this message is about. This is something different for everybody, but you know what this message is about, is what I was told. So I guess I'm not going to get any more information about this. Okay, I was told to tell you guys, you see how this lady or angel, I guess, fairy, I don't know, I'm not real for sure, but you see how she looks like she's moving upwards into this, like out of a smaller space and into this deeper or more broadened space of light. That's what you guys are doing right now. You're moving upwards in your ascension journey, through your evolution process, through your states of consciousness, through seeing and being in connection with different states of heaven, which is just different states of consciousness. The higher, the more that you heal, the more that your light shines, the higher you ascend to states of higher states of consciousness, the more that you see these states of heaven or rooms of heaven, whatever you want to call it, guys. It's all just perceptions. So Zaina says, you're protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. And I just got this really calming energy about me right now. Kind of shifted right in the middle of reading that card to you. Is Yeah, I don't know, but it's messing with like behind my eyes as well. And I'm hearing activation. So if you guys are receiving this activation right now, let me know in the comments below what's going on with you. I'm hearing some of you need to close your eyes and explain what's going on with you. So whoever it is that's having visions right now, you need to be sharing with the collective. So make sure that you share that with me. Or make a post to share with other people is what I'm hearing. This is something, okay. There's a few people that's getting some kind of insight right now onto major events or major situations that are going to happen. Please let me know. I love it. And no one's been sharing, well, okay, there's been a couple people that's been sharing their transformations that they've been having since the full moon energy. But not many people. So I'd really love to hear how you guys are transforming your gifts and what kind of healing is going on, what kind of transformation is going on with you. Okay, Isaiah, it is a good time to give birth to new ideals and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. Okay, this is just a confirmation of what I was saying, guys, like 1111, look that up. And that's another confirmation of energy burp. Anyway, this is just another confirmation that what I was saying, like these ideas, these creative ideas that are coming into you, make sure that you're sharing them with the world, or doing what you're feeling led to do. Like for me, making those morning meditation videos and stuff to where you guys can do those with me live, 11:33, look that up. Like just push past that fear, Trish. That's all you have to do is push past that fear. Why do I even have fears of doing other videos when I'm so comfortable making these videos for you? I don't have any fears or doubts or anything when I make these. Sometimes I feel like I don't have enough support, but that's not the same type of feeling. But it's these old timelines. They need to collapse. So just allow them to come to the surface. Don't overreact or underreact to them. Just allow them to process, go with the flow, and everything will be okay. Am I supposed to read any more angel messages? Okay, I heard the bottom. Adriana, it says, I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen and follow the steps I'm communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Just another confirmation, guys. Just another one. I was told to read the next one as well. Isabella, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. There's another violet and indigo colors in this card. And I'm also told to tell you, like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that are the color of the throat chakra. So, I was told to go ahead and read the next bottom card. Teresa, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. 11:33. Look that up. Another 11:33 confirmation so that you guys know. Are there any more? Animal Spirit guys, what messages do you have for April 25th through 28th, 2019 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process? Thank you. So before I forget, I'm going to be incorporating a new deck into the end of my reading somehow, maybe like extra confirmation cards or something like, okay, extra confirmation cards is what I'm told. And right after I do this ascension video, I'm going to do another ascension video for 1331, look that up, mirror, for Monday and Tuesday, because I have appointments all day Monday, so I'm not going to have time to actually do the Monday video, so I'm going to do that next, and then I'm going to do all of the elements. Each are going to have their own reading for the end of this, from today through the end of this month, and it's going to be Dragon Tarot, so I'm excited to do that. A friend of mine gave them to me, so I'm excited to try these out and see what you guys think about them. But anyway, Spider, trust the creative spark that you've been feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. I'm hearing this is just about dreaming big and doing the action, putting in the action necessary to manifest these dreams. Like I said, guys, like the angels and the universe and God will be in the background, like working it out and stuff. If you're doing your footwork too, they're not going to do it all for you guys. You have to do stuff on your own as well. Oh, wrong way, guys. Animals, am I supposed to take this one? Yes or no? I heard no, but it's a chameleon. It says stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. This is for some male. I see a male. Okay. What other messages do you have for April 25th through 28th, 2019 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process? Thank you. Seagull. It says, now is the time for deep emotional healing. Some of you are going through dark nights in the souls. Some of you are in the midst of a dark night of the soul. While you're in the midst of that, you're seeing your intuition is coming like pretty much spot on. You're seeing things right before they happen, getting ready to say things right before people say them, or do things right before people do it, or what have you. Just know, even though you're going through this dark night of the soul and you don't feel connected to God and you don't feel like your prayers are being answered or what have you, guess what? They are. There is some big transformation that's right on the other side that you can't see yet. So just be patient and wait for it. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Just keep pushing through your healing and don't stop no matter what. Just do it. Condor. It says you're too enmeshed in this situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. So it's just about like all those decisions that you need to make. Make sure that you're asking yourself the questions like, is this leading me closer to or taking me further away from my divine life purpose? Is this bringing me happiness and peace and serenity in my life? Does this situation or decision I make, is it going to cause me any issues? Is it going to bring me any problems or drama? Like, make sure you're just weighing the pros and cons. 1616, I was told to tell you. What other messages do you have? Thank you. Emu, it says, this is a good time to go on a new adventure. Yes, it is. And it's sitting right on top of Isabella, which is the timing is right for a new adventure and visualize success. And Aurora, you're flying high right now. So, like, guys, if you guys don't feel these big, huge transformational changes that are coming, I'm surprised if you don't. What other messages do you have? Am I supposed to take all of those? Am I supposed to take any? It was the cat, snow leopard, and Wolverine, if you wanted to know what they were. Animal spirit guides, what other messages do you have for April 25th through 28th, 2019 for all individuals? Thank you. Am I supposed to take this one? Goose. It says, take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. And this is for some, not all, I was told to tell you. Okay, so I was told to just go ahead and use these new cards to just get a few confirmations. I'm seeing 3 cards and 4 cards, so I'm not for sure what's going to happen. But anyway, these are called the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, and this is by Carolyn Smith and John Astrup, something like that. Universal energies. What extra messages do you have for April 25th through 28th, 2019 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process? What messages do you have, please, for April 25th through 28th, 2019 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process? What messages do you have? 3 cards, please. Thank you. Thank you. So the first card is protection. And that's a number 1 card. Where'd the third card go? I guess it's that one. Okay. The second card is also a number 1, restlessness. And the third one is inheritance, 8, a number 8. And from what being these are a new deck and I don't know them very well, I'm going to read them out of the book that came with them. So, okay, where are you at here? They're not really in like any specific order until you get to, okay, hold on. Anyway, so this is a number 1 card. It's Moon in Aries, It means security and self-will. It says a gentle mother dotes on her children. The waxing moon above with a symbol of the tiger below indicates the immense instinctive protective power of the feminine side of the human nature. Personal meaning. The combination of moon and Aries indicates a powerful need to respond emotionally and immediately to a situation. This can make people with this planet sign combination quite volatile and impulsive, expressing what they feel in a direct and willful manner. But because of the fluctuating nature of the moon and the speed of the actions of Mars, quick flare-ups are fortunately just as quickly forgotten. The person this card describes has feelings that are strongly colored by early childhood conditioning and an intense need to protect and defend anything that represents family. That makes sense. Just as the moon cycle waxes and wanes, so the moon Aries nature can be somewhat moody and changeable, fluctuating with the environment. Often the moon Arian has a strong impressionability that could indicate some psychic ability or potential for medium-like powers. There is a great deal of independence in the Moon Aries combination, but if the negative side takes over, this card can describe an emotional bully. The Moon Aries need for recognition could also lead to approval seeking. In a reading, this card might suggest that the questioner watch that sympathy with another's predicament does not leave him or her vulnerable to manipulation. One could find oneself having to protect one's position. The card may indicate a link with the questioner's talent for buying property or running a business from home. Events. Defensive action, material instinct, business enterprise, arguments over property, reluctantly moving, family upsets, or responsibility. Okay, so that was the first one. That was this card. Okay, the next one is restlessness, and it's also a number 1. Okay. And this is Mercury in Aries, change and self-will. So that's a second self-will. It says Mercurian Arians are decisive and active thinkers, fond of debate and argument. Mentally, they tend to be competitive and impulsive, making decisions quickly and a little one-sidedly. With Mercury in this position, there is always a danger that one might have too many irons in the fire and thus waste a great deal of mental and physical energy. This card describes someone who is probably quite articulate and bases most actions on good thinking and logic. With a higher than average intelligence, people with this planet sign combination have an ability to express themselves verbally, which will be important to them in any kind of achievement. However, natural curiosity and the ability to grasp quickly the essence of things leads to a restless existence and a need constantly to be on the move. Tiring quickly of project after project, people with Mercury and Aries are on the eternal search for new stimulation. That's me. Negatively, because of the sheer overactivity of the mind, the Mercury Arian is prone to irritability and temper and has a need always to have the last word in any argument. When this card is drawn, it indicates a great need for the questioner to describe or to scribble down thoughts and ideals on paper. This could set the inquirer on the road to becoming a writer of some kind. There's that writing piece again. The restlessness card can sometimes suggest a long drawn out dispute with much correspondence. Events. Research or detective work, competitive written work or discussions, taking up creative writing, a big argument, spontaneous communication, or contact with the media. Okay, and the third one is inheritance. It's a number 8 card. I've been getting a lot about inheritance lately. Let's see here. No, that's not it. Okay, what's going on here? Sorry, guys. Not used to. Okay. This is the Saturn and Scorpio card. It's ambition and self-control and regeneration. It says, in the distance among craggy hills behind a lively town is a huge castle representing the past, tradition, and inheritance. Above, a classic maze has a unicorn at the center, a powerful and fierce beast that can only be tamed by a virgin. For Saturn, Scorpio, finances and shared properties are areas of life requiring self-discipline and responsibility. Somewhat perfectionist in their work and able to take this to extremes, the people this card describes can earn the reputation among workmates and colleagues of being hard taskmasters. Those with this planet sign combination can exert enormous and persistent energy in order to achieve aims and accept a great deal of personal hardships in the process. Because of this ability, they find it difficult to realize when they have taken on too much to the detriment of their health. So with this card comes a warning to watch that excessive drive. This sign placed indicates that Saturn Scorpios would be better advised, where possible, to avoid personal legal matters such as litigation. They may, however, find themselves quite happily looking after other people's financial or legal problems, and in this role, providing they keep everything above board, the Saturn Scorpio personality can be quite successful. Because of Scorpio's rulership of the 8th house, there is promise of an inheritance of some kind whenever this card is drawn in a reading. Negatively, the inheritance card can indicate the capability of the questioner to harbor deep brooding resentment when he or she feels some injustice has been perpetrated. Events: managing an inheritance, dealing with other people's property, selling on behalf of another person, an executor of a will, situations involving long and patient work. Okay, so there's that, guys. All right, so today's I am affirmations, I think there was 4 that came out. Let me make sure. Yeah, 4 that came out. So the first one is, I am committed and able. Today I will put forth action into manifesting my dreams and desires. So there's that one. The second one is, I am determined. The third one is, I am free of negativity. I am confident. Write these down, guys. Put them on Post-it notes. Put them all over your house until you start feeling that. And then you can take them down and change up to different ones. I am powerful. I have the power to create positive change. That's the last one. Okay. Everybody, like, share, subscribe, and follow. Let me know down in the comments if this reading resonates with you, what you think about the extra 3 cards, or if I should not do them. Let me know. Anyway, everybody have a great weekend. I will see you again on Monday. Love you. Bye.